What's up, good people? This is First Generational Wealth Building, where I focus on helping you transform your money mindset, your money habits, and your money beliefs. I'm Ashanze, aka Zay. Today's episode, I am going to share with you guys the 5 stocks that I'm going to be adding to my portfolio during the 2020 recession. We are facing unprecedented times. We have not seen a decline like this since the 2008 financial crisis. And so we are being presented with some amazing opportunities to take long positions in some really valuable companies. So I want to share my list with you guys. Now, before I jump into my list, I want to let you know I am not a certified financial advisor or investment advisor, so do not take this as investment advice. If you do, you are investing at your own risk. I have to put that out there. Furthermore, I would love for you guys to comment below any companies you are looking at adding to your portfolio during this stock market crash. I would love to see what other people are considering and why you might be considering those companies. Now, without further ado, let's get into the 5 companies that I'm going to be adding to my portfolio. All right, guys, so real quick, before I do jump into the 5 companies that I'm looking at, I also wanted to mention that please take into account when watching this video that my risk tolerance is going to be different from yours. The way that I pick and choose companies may not be the same style as you, and so you want to take that into account to watching this video. So, company number 1 that I'm going to be adding to my portfolio during this 2020 recession is Delta Airlines, for sure. It's one of the largest airliners globally. And on top of that, I love flying Delta. When I fly Delta, it makes me feel good. I love that they have TVs in all their planes. From a fundamental and technical standpoint, I haven't really reviewed their balance sheet, but from a brand perspective and understanding a potential bailout for the airline industry, I feel that Delta will be one of those airlines that will get bailed out and eventually be able to turn things around. And so I'm comfortable with the risk of taking Delta on and adding it to my portfolio. Just for numbers perspective, I got the charts here. Delta, at the time of me recording this, is currently trading at $22.12. It does have a 52-week high of $63.44. So that's a heck of a discount, and I am willing to grab some shares and add this to my portfolio. So the number 1 company that I'm going to be adding to my portfolio is Delta Airlines. So the second company that I'll be adding to my portfolio during the 2020 recession is Royal Caribbean. That is right, the cruise line. This is one of the largest operating cruise lines in the world, and it just so happens to be the favorite cruise line that I love to go on. So again, I love to invest in companies or things that I will pay for, that I have paid for, and that I constantly use. I just absolutely love Royal Caribbean's cruises. Additionally, I think they just added 5 or 6 new cruise liners to their fleet this past year, and we're set to do their first sales in 2020. But again, I think with a bailout and understanding what companies will survive, I feel comfortable that once life goes back to normal, Royal Caribbean will still be around. The business will turn itself back around. People will start going on cruises again, and they'll come out on the other side. So I feel really comfortable. Again, from a numbers perspective, let me add that in there, guys, because again, we're getting major discounts. So right now, at time recording this video, Royal Caribbean Cruises is trading at $24.35. It has a 52-week high of $135.32. So, I mean, what's that, 80% maybe discount on Royal Caribbean? And again, I know a bailout may come, and so I'm thinking, 10 years from now, what is this stock going to be worth? And I think you're getting great value for basically $25 a share. You can't beat that. So the second company I'll be adding to my portfolio is Royal Caribbean Cruises. So the third stock that I'll be adding to my portfolio is going to be Discover Financial Services. That's right. Discover is like a hidden gem, right? Because it's a dividend-paying stock that quietly trends behind Visa and MasterCard. But it's one of the most heavily traded stocks within mutual funds. So it gets a lot of action. When I consider the brand and how they're going to make it on the other side, again, assuming when the economy turns around, I think Discover is one of these companies where you're getting this stock at great value. And just to put it in perspective, let's add the numbers in. So currently at the time of recording this, it's trading at $27.01 per share, has a 52-week high of $92.98. So again, when I think about the economy turnaround and getting value for top Fortune 500 companies, Discover is one of those companies that I just feel like you're getting such a great price that you've got to, take a position within it. You don't have to, but I am. So the third company is going to be Discover Financial Services. So the fourth company that I'll be adding to my portfolio is none other than Starbucks. I mean, Starbucks is a staples, right? Everybody loves Starbucks. Who doesn't love Starbucks? My wife loves Starbucks. And recently I was listening to an interview by the CEO on MSNBC, and he said that they were already opening their stores back up in China. So again, once this virus passed and the economies and everything gets back to normal, Starbucks is one of those companies that you're getting tremendous value for. Like, I'm looking at the numbers right now. Currently, it's trading at $62.23. It has a 52-week high of $99.72. So if you don't think Starbucks is going to come out on the other end of this recession stronger and a better company and prime for growth, look into the books is what I can tell you. Definitely do your due diligence. But for me, it's just like a no-brainer. So the fourth company that I'm going to be adding is Starbucks. So the fifth and final company that I'll be adding to my portfolio during this 2020 recession is Boeing. Now, simply put, Boeing is just too big to fail. It does a lot of business with the government. And so during this time of a potential bailout, Boeing is going to be one of those companies that the government saves, because just like the banks in 08, it's one of those companies that the American economy survives on. So they'll have to bail them out. With that being said, I do think eventually Boeing's going to fix that 757 problem. And looking at the time horizon that I'm using to build this portfolio, which is 10 years, I really think Boeing will be able to rebound in the next 10 years and get back to its status that it once had. So taking that into account, do I realistically think it could get back to $400 in 10 years? I do. And so that's why I'm taking a position out on Boeing. Currently, it's trading at $100.96. And as I said, our 52-week high is $398.66. So again, great value on a really good company that just happened to fall into some hard times due to something that wasn't even economic. This C virus is something that is health related, and who could have predicted this? So when this downturn is over, I think the companies that I have and that I'll be adding to my portfolio are all primed for a good turnaround. So, that's what I'm looking at right there. And those are the 5 stocks that I'll be adding to my portfolio during the 2020 recession. Again, I have to reiterate, I am not an investment advisor, so please do not take this as an investment advice. Do your due diligence, and you will be investing at your own risk. However, if you like my list, please press this like button as well as the little red button to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to leave that comment about which companies you're looking at. And until next week, hey, y'all know the phrase, stay blessed and peace out.